There is no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. The opener in conference play for both of these teams. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the UCLA Bruins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, it has been a few up and down years, a lot of drama for UCLA. After Chip Kelly left, there hasn't been much stability, but let's see if Bob Chesney is the guy to get UCLA back on track and make some noise in the Big Ten. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Bruins ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Townsend. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Purdue's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And now the junior transfer wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And, man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to Jared Gibson. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises.
Here's a little room there. To the house. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he finishes the drive with a thrilling 69-yard run to the end zone. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Bruins offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Offense in a split backfield. picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Throwing, Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Ellis. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl in the perfect weather conditions with the gorgeous San Gabriel Mountains as a backdrop. And this guy right here, man, he's lighting defenses up this season, throwing it too. And in this game, he seems like he's dialed in.
Working on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Quick strike complete. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bruins.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Might be changing the route. They'll move the tight end. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
I'll tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Purdue! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that is a defensive lineman's dream. Ball on the ground, pick it up, make some moves, take it all the way to the house. Palmer, I did think he was going to run out of oxygen.
Yeah, David, I don't know if that guy's ever run that far in his life. They're going to have to get him some oxygen on the sideline soon because he's got to go back on the field right away.
Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped at for a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Play action. Iamaleava. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. it's Ellis.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Got out of trouble and throws. And the third down pass is incomplete. And the Bruins line up to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Handoff for Jarrett. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Punts it out of the air. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes.
Maybe a crease. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Boilermakers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Here's Gibson. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he added the extra point. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The give on the option. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff, Gibson working left. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. It's 3rd and 5. Trying play action. They get to him as he throws. Finds a man in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? He'll try to do it himself. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a set.
There's some room. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Boilermakers are in the hurry-up. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making checks. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Boilermakers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp. Off play action on 1st down. On the run, still looking. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day. Plenty
of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it with Gibson. Still on his feet at the 40. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. This time he wants to throw. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Lets it fly. Finds a man on the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Boilermakers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Timeout called by Purdue. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. That is... Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? Hauls it in. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Gibson. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me...
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect it. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
It's caught downfield. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone, and it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Throws to the back. This time it's complete. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers! They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything.
The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. Wants to adjust the pattern. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Soft spot in the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. In the red area, it's Gibson. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Quarterback running on the draw. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. The snap sets up the throw. It's in. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take it.